This week's Michigan Lottery Excellence in Education winner is Monique Calizzi, part of the Wilson Talent Center, which is part of Ingham ISD. Monique, we have a video from your nominator. Let's take a look.
Hey there, my name's Samantha Snyder, and I'm a former student of Miss Calizzi's. And I'm going to tell you right now, she is not your average teacher, and I mean that in the positive way. Really, to my entire class, she was just like a second mom to us all. She really cared about what we were doing and what was going to happen after high school. Beyond all the textbooks and everything, she taught us how to be comfortable while we were being uncomfortable. And honestly, that's a big part of life. And I'm grateful for that. She's just a really passionate teacher, and she cares about her students learning and really excelling in the real world. And she's the kind of teacher who leaves a mark on her kids and shapes the way that we approach life and our educational path. And I guess I'm just grateful that I had the opportunity to have her as a teacher and to know her. And she shaped me into the person that I am today. And I'm glad that other people can see what an amazing person she is. And congratulations, Clizzy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's a former student.
Yes. Interestingly enough, I just did a letter of recommendation for her today in a timely fashion.
You know, we often do
goodness.
this and we get nominators who work with the teacher, but rarely do we get students that nominate a teacher. How does that make you feel?
Oh gosh, I am blessed. They are exactly what she said. They're like a family. Her particular class was with me for 2 years, so you get to see them through. And it's nice when they come back and visit and keep me up to date on what's going on in their lives. So it's touching.
I know as a teacher, you like to create a lot of opportunities for
Yes.
your students. So talk a little bit about that. What drives you to create opportunities that are proactive for your students?
So I think it's important, especially in the atmosphere that I teach in, which is a career and technical education center. The program that I teach is a business and risk management class. It was developed to fill a gap in the insurance industry. So I am proud that I am helping to fill that gap. And in order to fill the gap and create talent, you have to create opportunities. And we do all sorts of things within our classroom and then also outside. We have help from a huge network of professionals who care about my students just as much as I do.
That's experiential learning,
Yes.
right? And that's a little bit different. So talk about those opportunities and how you see the students really light up if they enjoy what they're doing.
Sure. So one of the programs I started a couple of years ago is an insurance mentor program. I call it the BFF program. So it partners my students when they come in for a second year with insurance industry professionals, again, who I said who care just as much about my students, but to help bridge that gap and to get them to a position where they are working in industry. And I mean, that's just one of the many experiential learnings opportunities that my kids have.
Tell me why you're a teacher.
Oh boy. Well, I think it all started with my dad in education and his affiliation with Davenport. And I saw growing up how much students, even though he wasn't a teacher, he was in a leadership position. He retired as a senior vice president. But just to see the level of respect and passion that he had for the university and what students had for him. And I think at a young age, just being around that really drove me to find my passion. And I have that heart, and you really have to have the heart and the passion to move forward with a occupation like this.
And obviously you have an amazing classroom and you have amazing teaching skills. What advice would you offer other teachers out there to connect with their students like you have?
Well, one, I think they need to find the passion at what level they're interested in, finding a district that supports them, and really just listening to their students, creating creative projects and innovation, and being present and willing to make a difference.
Fast forward 20 years from now, you run into a former student out and about. What do you hope that student says to you about their time in your classroom?
I hope they say that our time together was meaningful, that it helped them to become a better version of themselves, and that they followed their passion and they're doing something they really enjoy, and that I helped them along that trail.
Well, thank you for helping so many
Thank you.
students. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Monique from the Wilson Talent Center, part of Ingham ISD, receives a $2,000 check from the Michigan Lottery. Excellence in Education Awards, sponsored by the Michigan Lottery, providing more than $28 billion to public education since 1972.